this is Salty Diver. My last video I did some venison summer sausage down in Charleston, South Carolina, outside really Summerville. But I'm out here with my son Josh. We're at the just off the 101 and north of Ventura on the PCH highway. We're at the beach, we've been surfing, we've been boogie boarding, and I want to do it real quick. I told you we're going to do a lot of fun things. We came coast to coast with the camper. The camper's behind there. We're on the beach all day. We're fixing to do a shrimp boil. So I wanted to get with my family, my kids, my grandkids, and just enjoy this. So stay tuned. I'm going to be chopping everything up, cutting it up, putting it in, show you a real simple, easy way to do a shrimp boil. It takes about 25 minutes. See you then. Bye. All right, Salty Diver back. Got the pot boiling on my outside kitchen of the camper. It's a real easy recipe. I got some shrimp in here. I got some smoked sausage here. Got some red potatoes, and I got corn. Of course, I put the old bay in there. It's heating up. We're going to chop everything up. I got the potatoes cut in half because a lot of times they don't get done. I'll show you a quick timing. My sausage, I cut it up like this, real easy. I take my corn, break it in half, and then I've got a timing set on that I'll share with you when I get all this chopped up. All right, see you later. All right, here we are. We're finishing up here. Got the water boiling. Put the Old Bay spice in there. I'm here with my son Josh. I did my last video with John. He was an EOD diver. He really wasn't a real diver. This boy is a CB underwater construction team. I was a real hard hat diver, so we're real divers anyway. John, I hope you don't care, but that's the truth. All right, here we are. Now divers, their thing is adapt and overcome. We had a kind of a northwesterly wind. I put the old boogie board up here to block the wind from keeping the pot boiling. So I overcame that obstacles because that's our motto, is adapt and overcome. So now, here's what I've got. I've got the potatoes over here. I cut them in half. Last time I went to a restaurant that actually had to pay for a shrimp boil, my potatoes wasn't done. Got red potatoes cut in half. I'll put those in first, and I'll let them go for 10 minutes. 10 minutes on potatoes. I'm speaking a little slower in case some of my fellow divers are watching this, because they, it takes a little time for them. Potatoes in, 10 minutes. Then you put the corn in. I broke this up, 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, put the smoked beef kielbasa in, 5 more minutes. And then under here, I've got my shrimp. I've got 2 packages of shrimp in here, and I'll put those in. 5 minutes later, and you are done, ready to eat. It makes a good deal. So right now, I'm gonna start. Take this off, man. It is boiling, and that is hot. This water is really hot.
Potatoes are ready to leave surface.
Yeah, it's kind of, and I'm gonna do it kind of. Watch the splashing. Oh, watch out.
Right.
Okay.
Ready to mark time?
On the bottom.
Mark time.
Mark time, 10 minutes. That's the timekeeper.
We got the timer, 10 minutes.
All right, and we'll get back with you when we start putting all the stuff in. All right. All right, we're waiting for the timer. Look how convenient, 10 minutes. We got that going. Now, if any of y'all were paying attention, what goes in next? Potatoes in, the old bay is in there. Next comes corn going swimming, leaving the surface. Boom. Yes, sirree. All right. Now here's the test. Here's the test. 5 minutes. Then we'll put the meat in. And then 5 minutes later, the shrimp. Okay. I'll see you in just a little bit. Bye.
5 minutes.
All right, here we are again. Hey, timer. Here's the test again. 5 minutes. Oh, let me take a sip of this. Good too. I was born and raised in Texas, so all right, what's next is the meat. I'll put it all on this plate. This is the diving plate. Oh, lost some. Maybe.
Seagull food.
All right, here we go. Going in. Set the timer. 5 minutes.
Check.
All right, that's it. We'll be back. All right, here we are again. Last ingredients, shrimp. I've been cooking seafood all my life, and one of the key things to shrimp is it doesn't take long. I'm gonna put this in there, 5 minutes exactly, and I'll even pour the water off so it doesn't cook longer. The shrimp gets tougher and chewier. You just want a very minimal cook on it. So I'm gonna put this in. Watch out, you might splash your way up. Oh, we got 2 stragglers. All right. All right, Josh, tell us something about this cocktail sauce.
Yeah, since we're eating shrimp, one of the condiments everyone likes with shrimp is cocktail sauce. Well, one of my buddies a long time ago, years ago, shared with me a simple recipe for cocktail sauces. You can get yourself some ketchup. Now Heinz makes a bunch, no sugar, all organic, so you can control what's going into your cocktail sauce, which is nice. So find your favorite ketchup, and then you just add horseradish. You can do horseradish sauce, you can do horseradish, actual ground up radish. That's my favorite. And then you can get it to the spiciness. A lot of times I know Dad gets that cheap cocktail sauce from Walmart, and it doesn't have enough kick to it. So even if he has that, he can grab a little horseradish and throw it in.
Josh makes it sometimes when there's like fire coming out of your nose.
That's right.
So that's when it's good, and he's converted me to this. So, all right, we're going to see you in 5 minutes, and we're going to pour this out, and we're going to get to eat. Bye. Leave a little in there. All right. That's it. 25 minutes. Delicious. Oh, let's test your yow. Huh. Perfect. All right. See you there. All right. Hey, this is Salty Diver. We're out here on the beach. We had a shrimp boil the other day at the beach with the family. I wanted to get off by myself and talk about some things that are important to me. I've got my twin sons, me and my wife. We've been married a little over 48 years. One of them's in Charleston. They're getting ready for the Hurricane Ian to come back ashore there in Charleston. We're not too worried about that, but we saw the disaster in Florida, and but we just had a great time out here visiting my son that lives out here in Port Hueneme. It's been such a blessing to be with family, slow down. I'm retired. We travel in our camper. We stay on the base here. But I've got to enjoy my sons, my grandchildren. It's been such a blessing that, and I know the word says, raise up a child in the way he should go, and when he's older, he shall not depart from it. And that's definitely been true for us. Our children have been a blessing. They've been a blessing to their children. So we've really enjoyed that. But I did want to speak to you. I know it says in, I think it's in Hebrews, it talks about as you see the day approaching to encourage one another. And I just want people to stop, and if you've never read Matthew 24, Jesus is talking about the end times. And you read that, if you've never read it, just read that. Read that chapter, Matthew 24, and then look at the news, look at the world, look at the weather, and you will see there's something going on that's never gone on before. There's a lot of prophecy being fulfilled at this time, but you gotta look in the Bible. So I just encourage you, as it says, encourage one another as you see the day approaching. So I hope this helps you. Go in there, read that, and look at the news and the headlines, and be aware of the times that we're living in. So blessings to you from Salty Diver. I'll see you on the next video.